Welcome to A Day in the Life, everyday products coded by Orion Industries. Good morning. Time to get up and get ready for the day. First thing, take a shower. Before you take your shower, your soft water conditioning system employs a series of valves that are part of the soft water conditioning process. Without the Teflon coating that we apply, the brass valves will bind and stick. Maintenance intervals and replacement parts are dramatically reduced with the Teflon coating we apply to these hidden components. Are your clothes ready for the day? No one loves to iron. It can really be a chore. We apply Teflon coating on the sole plate to provide easy gliding across and prevent any scorching or mineral buildup that could damage your clothes. In addition, any starch spray buildup is unheard of because of the nonstick properties of Teflon. Next is breakfast, the most important meal of the day, as they say. We have so many choices, but how about we keep it simple with some cereal and milk? We help cereal manufacturers bake little tiny bits of cereal on long conveyor systems that dry and bake the grains. If you like sugar cereal, we've got a solution for the sticking problem to the art of Teflon coating or Xylon coating on these stainless steel perforated conveyor components. No matter where you stand on the milk first, cereal first debate, one thing's for sure, milk suppliers are constantly looking for new ways to process and package their products. Our use of heat sealing bars coated with ceramic reinforced heavy-duty Teflon allow for the sealing of bags, cartons, and containers of all types. If you have time, why not cook a hot breakfast? Every household has at least one piece of cookware, but the technology that allows food to just slide right off that cookware often goes overlooked. We coat frying pans, waffle irons, and bakeware in an array of high-release coatings to make cooking and cleanup a breeze. If you're a waffle enthusiast, for example, we have developed a 4-coat, very durable industrial nonstick system for frozen waffles. We process them for the Canadian and the US markets. One of the side benefits, besides perfect waffles of course, is we reduce the amount of oil needed to release these waffles from the griddle. This reduces our calorie intake so we can spread out a little more butter, jam, jelly, syrup, whatever you like to eat on your waffles. But don't worry if you overslept and don't have time to whip something up at home. We also coat these same products for numerous commercial kitchens, so don't skip the most important meal of the day on our watch. If you like to go to fast food restaurants such as McDonald's or Burger King, we've coated all manner of round egg rings and rectangular egg rings for a fast, nutritious breakfast on the go. Many of these fast food breakfast eggs are actually frozen after cooking on special heated platelets to which we apply a very durable ceramic Teflon or Xylon for precise and consistent egg cooking. Now it's time to get in the car and run some errands. Modern cars depend on coatings to provide safety, security, and long-term performance. Our coatings extend the life of your car by making it operate smoothly and efficiently. If you drive a minivan with a sliding door, for example, we coat the sliding door motor so it functions for the life of the vehicle. When you take your key out of the ignition, you'll notice a clunk. That generally is a pen that locks the steering column so nobody can move your car unless they have the key. That Teflon-coated pen is part of the safety system. The pistons and shock absorbers for cars and light-duty trucks have had their worst surface coated with Dimension Bond DBL 908 for hundreds of thousands of vehicles. Warranty reduction ends, maintaining ride quality even for vehicles that have been on the road for many years. This is the result of a thin engineered coating of proprietary materials that are low friction and long wearing. Your AC unit has pistons and what's called a swash plate to drive them. We developed a coating for the swash plate system that lives well beyond the life of the car. Pretty cool, huh? Fuel pumps in modern cars are in the fuel tank. This requires a very special corrosion-resistant coating to allow the little pump to function whether it's 50 below or 100 Fahrenheit. We've developed micron-accurate coating systems at our Dimension Bond facility and coat millions of fuel pump components that are sent to American, French, Brazilian, and many other companies around the world. The fuel injection systems in many cars still require throttle plates and throttle bodies. We coat not only commercial car throttle shafts, but also NASCAR fuel injection bodies and the shafts that modulate the airflow into the engine. We coat these to 3-micron accuracy and eliminate all the bearings that were once used in throttle bodies. Your seatbelt engages in automatic tension in the event of a sudden stop. Orion coats millions of these special MMI metal parts that may work only once in the life of your car, but perfectly in the event of that emergency stop. Looks like you've got a busy morning balancing work and errands. Perhaps you have a doctor's appointment before you go to work. Lots of folks have to go to the podiatrist to have their nails trimmed for various reasons. The coating we apply on the nail cutters you've likely seen in your doctor's office allows the doctor to cut quickly and smoothly without causing any pain. Now you're headed into work and you're getting settled at your workstation computer. Laptop keyboards tend to accumulate dirt and germs, but our coating, called Slick-Sil, say that 5 times fast, or LSR, is antimicrobial, which means it inhibits harmful germs, bacteria, and mold from reproducing and spreading. Keeping your keyboard covered during flu season is an absolute must. Back on the road for some more errands. There's a lot of trucks out on the road with you. They are the lifeblood of this great country, transporting products from coast to coast. These moving beasts run on diesel fuel, which must be filtered to remove water. Any water reaching the engine could be catastrophic. Our stainless steel wire mesh, coated with PTFE, filters water from diesel fuel, which allows trucks to continue safely to their destination. Another errand on your list today looks like you've got to drop a loved one off at the airport. Did you know water could really create a big problem in a jet engine too? The same stainless steel wire mesh to which we applied Teflon removes the water out of jet fuel. After all, you can't really park a jet the same way you can a truck. It's lunchtime already. So many choices. Call me crazy, but I love to eat hot dogs or taquitos from the gas station. Why? They are always warm and evenly cooked. That's because the rollers are coated with xylem, which keeps food from sticking. Chemists have developed an extremely durable PTFE coating that keeps them doggies rolling. You want fries with that? McDonald's and other restaurants deep fry French fries using automated fry baskets that raise and lower uncooked food in and out of boiling oil. We coat the gears inside the fryer motors to provide corrosion protection and a dry film lube. Orion has several patents on special coatings for heat lamps that keep those French fries warm. In fact, our fluoroglass coatings are used worldwide and protect light bulbs from contaminating food or cutting someone by keeping the glass bonded to a clear, high-temperature, special PTFE type coating. General Electric is one of our largest customers. If you've ever had a salad with croutons, they have been cut with slice gates coated in Teflon for easy release and cleanup. Looks like you've got some more errands to do after work. Let's stop by the hardware store. You need some door hinges first. Squeaky doors are not a problem with hinges that are coated with PTFE. Our coating allows the hinge to open and close smoothly and quietly. We also coat screws in large batches at Orion, and some of these are deck screws. Our coating allows for easier penetration into the substrate and prevents corrosion by protecting the deck screws from bad weather. Maybe you've got a room to repaint. You probably don't notice the paint on your walls or realize what goes into making a container of paint. Each 5-gallon, 1-gallon, or pint of a specific color is made in a huge tank before being broken down into smaller quantities and sold at retail stores. At Orion, we coat the interior of those huge tanks so that paint manufacturers can easily clean the tank interior and transition from mixing one color to another. Now it's time for dinner. Again, so many choices. Why don't we go to a buffet? The kids love it because there's so much variety. If you've ever been to a buffet, you may have noticed the lights used above the food trays. These bulbs are coated with a PFA that encapsulates the bulb to prevent them from shattering if they break. The chafing trays that hold the food at buffets are coated with Teflon so that food can be served easily without sticking. Our coating also prevents fingerprints from appearing on the trays. Pizza is another great choice. At my house, we eat pizza in some form at least once a week. We may go cheap with a pizza, a nice thin crust, or a special occasion deep dish. Any way we go, many of the pans used in the industry are Teflon coated for their release properties and easy cleanup. Orion has coated pans for the to-go pizza industry. In fact, 15 years ago, Orion supplied more than 1 million pizza pans for Little Caesars on their famous Super Bowl pizza rollout. We not only produce tough coatings, but we do them for customers who have a requirement and an absolute deadline, because the Super Bowl waits for no one, and you don't want to miss out on that airtime. Maybe you want to stop by the store and pick up something easy and pre-cooked, like a rotisserie chicken. Do you ever go to the supermarket and see those dozens of chickens roasting? All of the chicken fat that drips must be cleaned up. Orion has several coating formulations that are not only easy to clean, but are able to tolerate the high temperatures of commercial chicken cooking. The chicken slides off easily, and cleanup is a breeze. Maybe you want to cook at home tonight. Some jambalaya sounds good, doesn't it? Southern cooking is amazing and very flavorful, especially dishes like gumbo or jambalaya. These recipes contain andouille sausage, which can be bought pre-cooked. The manufacturers use sausage flights coated in PTFE for even cooking and easy release, because nobody wants a funny looking sausage. Parents constantly have to think of quick dinner ideas, and we don't want to have to take too much time to clean up. We can help make sure cleanup is quick and easy with special ultra-high temperature coating from E-Log. Both sides of this double griddle are coated with the E-Log material and aligned for steaks or anything to be grilled right on your stove. Anything from grilled chicken, steak, burgers, and veggies can be cooked on this griddle in a jiffy. Best of all, it is very easy to clean due to the nonstick surface. Now there's time for checking homework, reading together, and getting school lunches ready for tomorrow. Wisconsin Aluminum Foundry Company supplies these to Williams-Sonoma and many other specialty shops to make a great Christmas gift. Looks like you've got one last errand to do, mailing packages at the post office before it closes. Sending a gift through the mail can be costly, and we don't want the packing materials to add to the expense. Using packing materials made of foam will keep costs down because they are light as air, but will still keep our packages safe. Foam packing materials are made with molds we coat in Teflon so they can easily release. Time for dessert. Cream horns are so delicious, and you can find them at local bakeries. They are cone-shaped and uniform because the molds are Teflon coated. Delicious. We also coat the molds that shape sugar cones and other specialty sweets that you can find at the ice cream parlor or even purchase for your home. We also coat the cheesecake molds for Eli Special Cheesecake. Tasty stuff. This prevents damage or torn cheesecake from ever ending up on your table. Making a batch of muffins or cupcakes is a special treat and a great way to bond with your friends and family. Using a Teflon-coated pan makes them easy to remove too, especially when you realize after mixing that you forgot to buy cupcake liners, like I do all the time. And that makes the cleanup a cinch. And who doesn't love a nice glass of wine after a long day? We Teflon coat that little corkscrew you use to pour yourself that well-deserved nightcap. Good night, and rest easy knowing your water softening system is working overtime so you can be refreshed and ready to do it all again tomorrow.